Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I've weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's going to go a long way.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Cruyff. Now it's Villa. David Villa! Sensational from David Villa! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So, a breakthrough already. Forlan. Now it's Alvarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. And a chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Alvarez. Now there, it's Dembele! And it's Vitinha. Dembele! Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. That is a great pick out. David Villa, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Villa clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Cruyff. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's gone looking for safety. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. He's found a way through. He's found some space. Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Right card! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he's managed to get rid. Caught offside that time. And it's
Oh,
Robertson.
great feat, that.
He has found the way through. He gets big, and he's done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Ajax go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Please turn
The
your attention
midway
to
point
the
of the
screen
game.
for
Well, give me a
information
moment to get my
provided
breath
by the
back.
local police.
What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. David Villa, Matteo, shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here, and one more try! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be a...
And the shot! Goal! Ajax! And they've got their lead back. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Ajax take the lead.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far. Zanetti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's in on goal! Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. Into the last 5 minutes. There won't be another chance after this one. Borussia Dortmund with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments.
David Villa! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Alvarez.
Will be 3 minutes at a time.
Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Driving on and making good progress. Koundé with the clearance. And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Pelé. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And they can counter here. Now it's Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. David Villa. Is there any support? He might not need it. Now it's Messi. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on...
Takes a shot! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well,
There's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's an imaginative pass. It's out for a goal kick. "15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Pele, now it's Hazard. He is through here. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Rooney taking charge of the dead ball. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Oh, crossbar! He went for the corner.
Oh, and the keeper didn't have that covered, you know. He can start breathing again now, I think.
And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Flash. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Costa Curta. That's Gerrard. Can he get it through? Messi is in a really good position out wide. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu clears it away. Pele can see things others simply cannot.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Rooney. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that pass isn't the best. And now they can clear their lines. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Drinking is only allowed.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 6, Cannavaro. Coming on
The
to
second
replace
half
him
then,
is
just getting going.
Number 15.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are...
It's Hazard! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Played back in. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay on. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And they're quick to get it back. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Looking to play him in. He's on it, can he get away? Khan claims it in safe hands.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's intervened well there. He's being urged to shoot. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Forlan ready to try one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Pele.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Forlan.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, just skips, and this is Pele! Oh, good claim by the keeper.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gerrard, and that's a good ball. There's the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Borussia Dortmund illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I like the look of this fella, Thierry Reinders, Peter, the Dutchman being one of the better all-round midfielders to emerge in recent times. He's energetic, he's intelligent both on and off the ball in the way he reads the game, and he boasts quite a high goal contribution too. So his link-up play gets him in those congested areas, and he comes through with flying colours.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Villa. Al-Nassr do have a chance to counter here. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Roberto Carlos. And Dani Olmo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Cruyff. Zakaria. Well read, nice interception. Out towards the flank.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Zanetti. Showing great feet there. And he whips it in. Khan claims it without any fuss. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Olmo. Driving on and making good progress. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Zakaria has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And somehow it stayed out. Now that looks a decent ball. Dani Olmo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, it's a great ball here. Dani Olmo, well read, and the danger is averted. Short changes him with that pass. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Olmo.
2 added minutes has been
Dani Olmo driving forwards. Cruyff. Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 5, Bellingham. Number
So off we go
77,
once more.
coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's the keeper's ball. No way through there. Mateus. Now it's Villa. And here's Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Reinders. That's a good ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Messi. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole... Olise! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Rijkaard. And here's Messi. Has a shot! That is some save from Kahn! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And we have our very first corner. Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Olise.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Messi. He's found a way through, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up.
Cruyff! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now that's well seen too. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Barcelona against Borussia Dortmund.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Cruyff. Zanetti. Now it's Villa. Oh, that... And a chance! Sensational from David Villa! A finish of true class! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
David Villa.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. That's a cute ball, and he was quick to react. And he thumps it clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He is through here. He gets big. Oh, it rattles the bar. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, there's the clearance. Referee's given a throw. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Villa.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alisson claims comfortably. Mateus. Bellingham. Cafu. He has found the way through. And he whips in across. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello, everybody.
Reflections
and
on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Borussia Dortmund are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the game has already resumed here.
Borussia Dortmund really need to go and grab another goal.
Chance! It's loose, in for the pieces! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Cafu. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Villa. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Villa. And that's Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Tries to play it. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff! So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In by Messi. Chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's got full.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona. No way through there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Muscular approach does pay off here, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. David Villa being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Scholes. Cafu.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Cannavaro. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency
And now I'd
and
just like to
proficiency.
read out our fan club members.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
That is ended up in no man's land. Mateus playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Mateus, now it's Villa, Bellingham, and that could set him on his way. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Forlan, he has found a way through. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Forlan. And it's Belletti. Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target. Cleared without complication. Picked out brilliantly. Cannavaro. Pedri! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Tries to cross. He rises! That's going to go a long way. Messi. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Out towards the flank. Now the ball in. Adams clears it away. Now it's Villa.
Borussia Dortmund truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement.
There will be
Well
1
played.
minute
That
at a
has
time.
snuffed out the danger. And he's managed to get rid. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even...
Chance! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cafu to Messi. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Borussia Dortmund have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And he's gone looking for safety. De Bruyne. And here's Forlan.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Adams makes the interception. Looking for the run. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking to play him in. Forlan receives it in a wide position. That's a throw. Messi's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's tried one!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what has happened here? He gets big! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's Inzaghi! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Desperate defending required here. That's really well cleared. Just about within shooting range. And it's Zanetti. And it's been played through.
Added time.
Filippo Inzaghi. And this is Forlan. Now it's Kaká. Kaká! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Charity fund.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean,
It's fallen! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's heaved it away. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good alertness. Robertson gets rid without sophistication. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Forlan. Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Borussia Dortmund. After 60
So we have
minutes.
our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Borussia Dortmund are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, this is a great... goes for the shot! It is a very good save.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Van Bouten. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Borussia Dortmund heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Forlan, pinches it off him. Tries a deft little ball. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A case now of complete control.
Minutes has been indicated.
Mateus, and he welcomes it in. David Villa, he's shifting through the gears here. There's the header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic to be...
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 8 minutes is
Borussia Dortmund
number
finding
10.
themselves unexpectedly behind. Zanetti. Now it's Villa. He is through here. And it's made its way to him. Plays it. A header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Goes for a shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Is having a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Now it's Forlan. Well, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Looking for the run. Mateus. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Thuram makes the interception. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Danger averted for now. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Passes short and sharp. Messi. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. Great vision. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff. We are into stoppage time. So nearly the perfect. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Back into the middle. Cruyff quietly revving up. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Messi. Played into space. Cruyff. Howson spots it and intercepts. Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's heaved it away. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
David Villa.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. Pull it. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pull it. Messi. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And Messi! And that's a real chance missed.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Zanetti. Decent progress down the left. This looks promising. David Villa! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming on the
benches.
field is number 27, Fire.
David
Substitutions
Villa.
taking place.
Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans...
Oh no, this does not look good. Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 added minutes have
Borussia
been
Dortmund
indicated.
complete their comeback, and now they only need... It's roll! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. David Villa voted
And a
man of
quick
the
reminder
match,
today
and
to please
deservedly
take
so.
all lit-outs of bins located by the entrance
So a
gates. Thank you
dramatic
very
game
much for your
decided in
cooperation.
its... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor positional sense, Peter, but it became pretty apparent he was better suited to a deeper role, a holding midfielder, a box-to-box player.
Yes, and he gets a lot of praise from the people who matter. That's to say his teammates. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. This looks and a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Zanetti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Darren Fletcher. Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. No, that's been intercepted. Back to the keeper it goes. Alisson, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. And he's had it nicked away. Cruyff. Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Darren Fletcher. Looking to play him in. Alisson gets it away. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And here's Forlan. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro. Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Forlan. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. And it's Cruyff. Mateus. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Into the channel. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Cleared without hesitation. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Zanetti. Olise. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Zanetti. And it's Doué. And Doué. Now it's Inzaghi. Doué, over to the left, and this is Hazard. Hazard!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Darren Fletcher picks out brilliant. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Howson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deftly away. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 19.
And that's another throw.
Number 18, Olise. Number 10, Hazard. Number 17, Desiree Doué. Coming on the field.
And it's Bellingham.
Number 5, number 15.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well,
Number
considering they're only
14,
one down, they're closer to conceding
Number
a second.
13,
Oh no, this does not look good. He's one-on-one, and the shot! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training.
And Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Bernardo Silva. Howson.
Borussia Dortmund really have been second.
Oh, what a mistake! Boyan! No mistake! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5 minutes added time. Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Five minutes to add. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, what has happened here? Here's... And the finish! He's got a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Your final
for an
thoughts, Jim?
information
Yeah,
bulletin
this
from
looked the most
regional
likely
police
outcome,
department.
but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.